This is Dan Dicks here reporting for Press for Truth. Elon Musk announces changes as too much negativity is being pushed on X. Elon Musk has announced an algorithm tweak on X, formerly Twitter, in response to too much negativity that is being pushed on the platform. And here is the post in question. He says, algorithm tweak coming soon to promote more informational entertaining content. We will publish these changes to @XEngineering. Our goal is to maximize unregretted user seconds. Too much negativity is being pushed that technically grows user time, but not unregretted user time. And obviously, guys, the question is, who gets to define what is so-called negative content? Alex Jones here chimes in on this post with that very question. And I'll remind you guys that Elon Musk reinstated Alex Jones' account, and I talked about what was going on there like 2 years ago when it happened, back in December of 2023. Elon Musk was wrong about Alex Jones, and he is now using him as X prepares to welcome him back. And in this video, I warned you that he is just using Alex Jones to get the MAGA crowd and everybody on the right behind Elon Musk, and that is exactly what has happened. And so in response to this recent tweet, I couldn't help myself. I had to post this. Is this post negative? And I included this image of Elon Musk and some tweets that he posted saying, to be clear, I do support vaccines in general, and COVID vaccines specifically. The science is unequivocal. In very rare cases, there is an allergic reaction, but this is easily addressed with an EpiPen. Probably J&J, but BioNTech and Moderna are good too. Some debate, in my opinion, as to whether a second synthetic mRNA shot is really needed, but the first is a no-brainer, he says. So, I mean, like I said in the post, is this going to be deemed as something negative? Well, very interestingly, something I noticed this morning, guys, is this little button up here that says, explain this post. And it's X's AI assistant, our AI assistant, that explains my post here. It's ridiculous. This post references Elon Musk, a prominent entrepreneur known for founding companies like X, yada, yada, yada. He goes on to say the post is linked to Musk's broader discussion on X about reducing negativity and promoting more positivity, informational content, which ties into his recent changes to the platform's algorithms to ensure his tweets are more prominently displayed. Like, Did Grok just accidentally admit to what this is actually, about? He's changing the algorithms to make sure that his tweets are more prominently displayed? And again, it begs the question as to what and who is going to determine what is negative. We're going to talk about that, guys. By the way, I want to remind you that, the authorities were using the Tesla data to track that Cybertruck that exploded before the bombing, raising a lot of privacy concerns. And I know viewers of this channel are well aware that it's not just Teslas, but all modern vehicles in general are now amassing huge troves of possibly very sensitive data. And I'll remind you that it was only like a week ago or so that Elon Musk changed his name to Kekius Maximus on X. And just yesterday, he posted this. Kekius Maximus made it to the rank 59 in the world in hardcore league of Path of Exile. RIP, noble warrior. Talking about a video game that apparently he's playing. And in case you didn't know, guys, the surveillance and tracking technologies in video games is absolutely exploding. As gaming becomes more sophisticated, so does the technology used to track player behavior, with many online games employing analytical tools to monitor everything from in-game activities to chat logs. While developers use this data to improve gameplay and enhance the user experience, the potential for misuse is concerning. Tracking can extend beyond the game itself, leading to invasive advertising tactics or even the profiling of players for malicious purposes. This level of surveillance not only violates players' rights, but also creates an atmosphere of mistrust, leaving players feeling as though they are constantly being watched. Yes, this is what this man is promoting. The very guy who, is spying on you in your car, who wants to put, a chip in your brain, and it is now claiming to, rid his platform of so-called negativity when he's going to be the one deciding that. And, this reminds me of my friend James Corbett, who left Twitter back in 2018, and I was so inspired by that that I actually wrote and performed a song on the acoustic guitar titled "James Corbett is Not on Twitter," and I will share that with you at the end of this video, guys. So we're going to cover all of this and much, much more. But really quickly, just before we do, I'd ask that you check me out here at pressfortruth.ca/donate. If you appreciate my efforts to bring you this information, guys, here you can do a one-time donation with PayPal. You can do Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies. You can join me on this Patreon alternative because I have been kicked off of Patreon. You can do so by clicking on Subscribe Star as well. You can send an e-transfer to dan@pressfortruth.ca, or you can send stuff to my P.O. box, guys. Links for all of this is located in the description below. Thank you so much to everybody who takes 2 minutes today to contribute to my efforts here at Press for Truth. All right, guys, let's see what some people are saying about this. You've got this AI intelligence expert with 1 million followers on X saying, Elon Musk just announced that X will start penalizing negativity and propping up posts that are positive. This is definitely interesting timing, given that the fact that X essentially rewarded negativity when Biden was president, but is shifting to penalize negativity under Trump. Another user with the umbrella, the handle That Umbrella Guy says, Elon Musk says the algorithms will punish negativity. Well, what's negativity? Criticism of the wrong person, persons, celebs, parties, the news? It's often not cheery. Advocating, pointing out the ugly happening in our courts, calling out broken systems, companies. I mean, where does it end? It goes on and on. What is going to be determined negative is entirely going to be up to this man and the algorithm that he creates. Now, I want to point you to this AI assistant called Grok on Twitter who tried to explain what my post here is all about. And notice this guy down here comments, almost time to leave Twitter. So we click on this, we say, explain this, please. And it says, the post references Elon Musk, prominent entrepreneur known for founding companies like Tesla, SpaceX, and for his recent acquisition of X, formerly Twitter. His comments on vaccines and social media policies are often in the public eye. The image in the post includes a screenshot of Musk's tweets, where he expresses support for vaccines, but raises concerns about vaccine mandates and the need for scrutiny regarding vaccine quality control, reflecting his nuanced stance on the topic. The post is linked to Musk's broader discussion on X about reducing negativity and promoting more positivity informational content, which ties into his recent changes to the platform's algorithms to ensure that his tweets are more prominently displayed. Now, I've never used this thing. I don't like interacting with AI, but I decided I would ask it a question since it's posing the opportunity here. And so earlier I said, can you find any previous posts of mine that are, considered negative? And let's see what this has to say. I think I said something to that extent. And let's see. From the information you shared, here are mentions of your post being potentially negative. In this one, Dan Dicks is questioning if a post, which includes an image discussing vaccine mandates and the quality control, could be considered negative. This post quotes another post from Elon Musk, which might be perceived as negative due to the discussion around vaccine mandates and skepticism, although Musk's intent was to promote informational content. Rob Hellfire replied to this post with a comment suggesting frustration or dissatisfaction with X, which could be interpreted as an indirect response to the tone of the original post. You got this other guy explicitly calling the post super negative and added a hyperbolic statement about X shutting down bank accounts, which could be seen as a reaction to perceived negativity in the original post or in the broader context of social media discourse. So what now? Is it not necessarily that I'm, saying anything negative, but if it leads to other people becoming negative, is that a part of the algorithm that's going to get us taken down? Given these reactions, it seems that your post might have been interpreted as negative by some users due to the subject matter and the way that it was framed. However, since I can only analyze the content provided, I can't search through your entire posting history for other examples. If you have more specific posts in mind or a different time frame you're interested in, please provide more details. And so essentially it looks like it's saying, hey, look, you're not necessarily being negative here, but other people's comments in response to your posts may actually be perceived as being negative. So this could be contributing to the overall negativity of what's being posted here on X. Guys, the man who wants to put a chip in your brain cannot be trusted. I mean, the fact that so many people fell for this guy because he got behind men like Alex Jones was mind-boggling to me. That's why I had to make a video about it way back in December of 2023. If you haven't seen that one, guys, please check it out. And I will leave you today with, as I said, this video song that was written and performed by me because I was inspired by my friend James Corbett, who quit Twitter back in 2018, and I may have to do a very similar thing. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Are you willing to drop out of X now that it is blatantly obvious that it's completely and totally controlled by the powers that ought not be? Let me know your thoughts about that, guys. Again, if you do appreciate my efforts to bring you this info, don't forget to check me out here at pressfortruth.ca/donate. You can check that top link in the description below. And that's all for today, my friends. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Please click the thumbs up button, share this video, and without further ado, here is my song and video written and performed by me, titled James Corbett is Not on Twitter.
James Corbett is not on Twitter. You won't find him on Facebook either. I'd like to see you try and censor that which isn't even there. James Corbett is not on Twitter. You won't find him on Facebook either. Jack Dorsey and Zuckerberg, your time has come. The press has won. James Corbett is not on Twitter. You won't find him on Facebook either. I'd like to see you try and censor that which isn't even there. The Corbett Report is not on Twitter. You won't find him on Facebook either. Jack Dorsey and Zuckerberg, your time has come. The press has won.
Why am I on Twitter? Why am I on Twitter? It's graffiti on the bathroom wall that millions of people can read. So why on earth am I on Twitter? No more. No more. Not for me. But I'm sure you will survive without me. Hey, why not? Maybe you can even join me by exiting Twitter. Delete Twitter. So, that's going to do it for this week. I am your host, James Corbett, CorbettReport.com. Looking forward to talking to you again very shortly.
I'd like to see you try and censor